My name is Brian Wyatt Jr. I am the president and CEO of B-EZ Graphix. So I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm also a father of 11 children. So we've got a full house and a lot of reasons to stay focused on how we serve our clients. I got started in business back in 2004. In 2004, I was in college. I was a sophomore at the University of Illinois at Urbana, and it was at that time that my mom lost her job, and so I was on my own. And I did what most Black men were taught to do who were from Chicago, which is get a job. And I got four, actually. I started out as a cook, a librarian, and I also did some side gigs doing graphic and web design. And when my mom lost her job, I, was on my own, and eventually working all those jobs took time away from my studies. And I believe at the end of my sophomore year, I had a 0.84 GPA. So I was politely yet academically dismissed from the University of Illinois. And I really had a lot to figure out at that time. And I had too much pride to go back home to Chicago. So I went door to door to businesses. I asked if I could design them a new sign or a new logo. And I was only charging like pennies on the dollar from most agencies. I would charge maybe $75 to $100. And I realized that the money I was saving for those companies really made a difference. They were able to save some dollars so that they can create jobs and give back to the community through sponsorships and charitable giving. And that inspired me to keep going. And one of the first guys that hired me on the contract, I'll never forget his name. His name was Steven Stump. And he said, the reason why I hired you is because I understand that you're going through a hard time, because he knew I was homeless. I was couch surfing for about 5 to 6 months because I couldn't live in the dorms and I didn't go back home. So he said, the reason why I hired you is because you make it look easy. You still come dressed professional, you still have a positive attitude, and your work is amazing. It's almost as if nothing was wrong. And so that became the vision of the company. We want to help make marketing easy and affordable. And he gave me the nickname B-EZ, as in Brian makes it look easy. And that's how we got started. And that incorporated back in 2004 on October 25th with that name and with that vision and purpose in mind. B-EZ Graphix is a full-service creative marketing and website design agency. We help our clients attract and engage their target customers with click-worthy website designs, growth-driven marketing strategies, and scroll-stopping visual experiences. So a lot has changed since we started back in 2004. When I first started my business in 2004, it was just me. I was one of those solopreneurs. I was managing everything and doing the work for our clients. And of course, as we've grown, I couldn't do everything myself. And so we've built a talented team of visual storytellers to help us. We have a team of creatives, marketers, and techies to help serve our clients, including some members of my family. And that's probably one of the most exciting things for me, is to have my family with me when we're creating content, as well as helping others learn and grow in this field. So one of the things that drives me is to create a better life for my family. And I feel that that builds a community, especially with my clients, because I know many of them have families and friends and people that they care about, that they want to help, that they want to serve. And so in finding that mutual understanding of service before self, I want to help other people do the same thing. And so we're extremely focused on helping brands maximize their return on investment while also working less so that they have more time to spend and enjoy life, but also take off some of those more difficult and challenging marketing tasks off their plate for them. So we've recruited a talented team to do that, so that our clients can get the power of an entire marketing team for less than the cost of one salary. Our clients are, in many cases, solopreneurs, consultants, and service providers who provide services to the community or to other businesses, B2B, who are doing everything by themselves. They're wearing 17 hats. So they're handling all the billing, accounting, all the marketing and administrative tasks, operations, service, and they're pretty much overwhelmed. Our goal is to help reduce some of the stress and anxiety that they feel about managing their business by taking on the marketing tasks, such as content creation, managing and maintaining and building up their websites, and of course, developing strategies to attract and engage their target audiences. By taking those tasks off their plate, they're able to focus more on the business and what's going to move the needle forward for them and focus on their growth. And we work together with them as if they have their own marketing department or team, but without paying several salaries to make that happen. We're also really good at supporting larger organizations who may have one or two people in place to handle their advertising, communications, and marketing. However, that one person may get overwhelmed with tasks and projects. And so we're here to augment their staff to provide the services that they need in order to keep the business running and keep them on target and in budget with their marketing objectives. We sponsor nonprofits. We do in-kind services for nonprofits in order to exchange that value while at the same time showing our support for certain initiatives and programs in our community. And I want to make sure that we highlight those in the work that we do. So for example, every November we do B-EZ Gives Back, in which we pretty much take on a week-long fundraiser for a specific nonprofit in our community. We'll do promotion for them, we'll manage their social media, we'll create content, we'll do live events and broadcasts in order to raise funds for their organization. And at the end of the week, we'll talk about our impact and the impact of that organization as well. So there's those campaigns. In addition to that, we do in-kind services. So we offer a unique 25% discount for all nonprofits that we work with so that they will be able to take advantage of our services without worrying about the price or the budget. Also, we exchange sponsorships in exchange for services so that they don't have to worry about paying us a dime, that we can do the work just simply for some recognition in the work that they're doing so that we can be present and support and help and volunteer where we can. That's part of the impact that we enjoy having in our community. Going further beyond that, we believe that entrepreneurship is truly the key to building wealth, especially in some underserved communities, specifically Black communities. And so a lot of the things that we do often supports Black-owned businesses. So as a part of our diversity initiatives, we have month-long campaigns. So for example, we held Hispanic Awareness Month between September 15th and October 15th. During that time, we sponsored the Hola Tallahassee Festival as a media sponsor. Similarly, during August, it was Black Business Month, so we had a unique 25% discount for Black-owned businesses, and we offered a lot of value-added services. And we sponsored events like Working Class Wednesday and others. And then the same thing in February for Black History Month, we do it again. So, and then Asian Awareness Month, every month that is specific to a culture or ethnicity, we have specific offers, discounts, and services that we offer to those communities. So we are a team of visual storytellers. We believe that every brand has a story. And so we want to help build, create, and accelerate your brand story with scroll-stopping visual experiences, click-worthy website designs, and growth-driven marketing strategies. We're always thrilled about what we can create together with the businesses that we support. And so we're looking forward to offering that same support to your brand. It is my hope that B-EZ Graphix will be able to open more than one business center throughout cities in the Southeast, moving to the Midwest where I'm from. And at those centers, we will be able to offer space for people to come work and create together, have studios so that they can create content, and even do workshops and learning events so that people can learn how to grow their business and DIY some of the work that they would outsource to others. So that when we come in or when other agencies come in to help them, we know exactly where to pick up because we were there from the very beginning. Success, the definition of success to me is pretty much aligned with Maya Angelou's definition. Success is loving yourself, loving what you do, and loving how you do it. I love B-EZ, I love myself, I love my family, I love everything that kind of drives me to do what I do. Most importantly, I love our process. We have a very unique process and workflow to serve our client. It's 4 simple steps, which is pretty simple, but of course it's more in depth when we're actually working with someone. And those steps are discover, in which we do our consultations, do research on your target audiences so that we know exactly who we need to work with and engage. The second step is design, where we get to work on producing deliverables that you requested in a project. The third step is develop, where we work through changes and revisions so that we can perfect the final project based on your expectations and what's going to deliver results. And then finally deploy, where we publish it live so that we can help you with achieving your business objectives. That process hasn't changed since we've been in business in 2004. And it's worked and it's helped us build multi-million-dollar brands, not just $1 million brand, but multiple $1 million brands with that same process. And it gets me excited when they hit those milestones so that we can celebrate with them. And that's very rewarding for me. I think that's the reason why I do what I do, is to get that moment where people get to celebrate those big milestones, the 5th year in business or the 6th figure of revenue that they generated. That gets me really excited about what we do. And I think having those milestones in our back pocket or in my memories is probably what makes me feel successful, and just to keep doing it and progressing and doing it and getting better.